Howdy folks, Kathy Williams-Devries here, and welcoming you to a mini masterclass on the 26th of 40 Rosé Etudes. The principal characteristics of number 26 are both dotted rhythm and also articulation. And they go hand in hand. The principal rhythm is that of quaver, semiquaver rest, followed by a semiquaver, which you must play differently when you come to the middle of the fourth line, where it is a dotted quaver, semiquaver. You don't have that rest, therefore the dotted quaver is just that little bit longer, and there's not the break between it that there needs to be when you are playing the initial rhythm of quaver, semiquaver rest, semiquaver. Now, there are several ways of practicing this. What I would do would be to take the first note and just play the rhythm on that note without moving the fingers. What you want is a da 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 da. I wouldn't actually mind if you over dotted da 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 da, depending on how fast you can get the tongue to do. But what you want to avoid is playing a lazy triplet. So da 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 da. You want ya da 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 da. And that's how you can practice it. So that's subdividing in your head. So at first, play all four semiquavers. And then gradually put the notes to it. And also, I didn't really take much notice of the dynamics, but they fall in quite well with the harmonic structure of the piece. And also, it's a very playful piece as well, quite humorous. I think you'd have a lot of fun at the sudden change into the relative major, because this piece starts in A minor, and then by the middle of the fourth line you're in C major, with a couple of very cheeky flats thrown in there that are accented. A lot of fun. Sorry, I've got the metronome on because I tend to take it too fast. It's only allegro maestoso, minim equaling 66. So that if you were to articulate all four semiquavers, it would be about 132. And also you want to be using the top side key for the A to B trill. And make note that those that the crotchet is a full crotchet. So yeah, let's play through it. I'll ignore the metronome for a while. So. Okay, that's the first 3.5 lines. I haven't really made much use of the dynamics yet, but they become more apparent in the next section in the major key. Make sure that you play the full length of the notes. There aren't any rests, there aren't any semiquaver rests this time. And really make those, they're quite cheeky. And this next dolce section is a little bit more driving. And you may want to take a little bit slow. I'm still taking it far too fast, I think. Oops. And then we come back. And here, in this second bar going from the C to the D sharp, whatever you do, don't be lazy and use the long fingering. It's way too sharp down the octave. If you are playing it up the 12th, by all means use the long F. But an E flat D sharp long fingering does not work at the lower level of the instrument. So it requires a great deal of coordination because you're moving quite a few fingers and having to coordinate between both hands and side keys. And this is why, and you'll find a video that I'm actually uploading today on the virtues of practicing your scales in 6th. And I mean, I know it looks like a 7th the way it's written, but C to E flat is a 6th. So that's probably one of the most difficult parts of the piece. And make use of the dynamics. So have always present that yup da 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 da, and try and get a very smooth decrescendo going from the forte to piano over 2 bars on the repeated E. And here it's sort of a little bit of a coda. It takes thematic material from the dolce you're going goes down the octave. Now, I would, even though it's not marked, in the last bar of the second last line and the first bar of the last line, I would actually write in a crescendo through there, because you are at piano. But the melody line, I feel, the melody line indicates a crescendo for me. Because otherwise I don't think it makes sense to go but that's just my take on it, because I feel that deserves a crescendo, whereas in the middle part of the piece the forte is there for shock value, and it's meant to be like that. I don't feel that you should go kind of wrecks the shock value that those are meant to be. So so let me play it all the way through. It's a very playful, I know it's allegro maestoso, I don't know, because I have almost a scherzo quality about it, I think, with the occasional smooth dolce factored in. But let's play it through, and we'll get more of an idea of the piece as a whole. So yeah, that's my take on the 26th of the 48 tunes that I've covered in a mini masterclass. Any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact me on either Kathy Williams 76 or Web Clarinet Lessons. Thanks for listening.